We heal in order to love ourselves, but healing has lots of faces. Lot of faces. So let's talk about them. Welcome to Fatmata Speaks. One hard fact about healing is it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. But it doesn't hurt forever. But it's gonna hurt. So you decide which pain do you want to live in? Which pain do you want to live with? With instead of in. Which pain do you want to live with? So basically, you just have to choose your poison. You can either stay in the poison that keeps on piling up, and then at the end of the day, connects you. Or you can choose the poison that initially it's huge, but with time and the right steps, it starts to shrink and shrink and shrink and shrink, and eventually, poof, it's gone. So yeah, that's one fact about healing. It's gonna hurt until it doesn't hurt anymore, and then you heal. Or sometimes you not, but still you heal. The second truth about healing is, this one is a hard one. Even though you heal, after you heal, you're still gonna have hard days. You're gonna have days that you're gonna be like, why am I here and why am I doing this again? Why did I volunteer to come to this place, to this school of art or whatever? Why did I? You're literally gonna ask yourself, you're gonna cry. Sometimes you're gonna feel like the pain that you're in is so terrific. It's so terrible that you don't want to be there. But it's okay. Just because you heal doesn't mean you're never gonna experience bad days. Unfortunately, that belongs to the experience of being alive. You're gonna have a good day. You're gonna have good days, but then you're gonna have days that are tough. But you're tougher because if you already survived your personal hell and you've made it out of there, whatever bad days that come, it's never gonna amount to the same as your personal hell. So yeah, it might hurt more because of the unexpectedness of it, but eventually you get the hang of it, and then it's a quick sweep. You'll feel it. You learn to process your emotions, and then you learn to release them. And by doing that method, you can handle the rough days, the tough days better. And that comes with time. So yes, that's one truth about healing. There's still going to be some bad days. Another truth about healing is, I think this stands a little bit in connection with, there are going to be hard days. Depending on your pain, right? And how you dealt with it, you might find yourself bouncing back and forth. And in this case, we're not going to say the back and forth when you're back in the hell, it's bad days. No, it's like you literally back into the whole system. But in order to escape that back and forth, that bouncing back and forth, you have to make sure you use the right techniques. You have to make sure you create a stable foundation while healing. Don't rush your healing. Take your time and heal properly. Take your time and heal properly. Again, take your time and heal properly. Don't rush it. You're not in a rush, honey. Take your time and heal properly so that you can create a stable and solid foundation, and that will help you avoid the constant back and forth. Okay? Another truth about healing is, once you heal, you're going to experience changes in you, in the people in your surroundings, in your environment itself, in everything. Because your perception has changed. You either see more clearly, or you have developed some new skills that you didn't know you had before. And with those new skills and new clarity, your environment is gonna suck. You're gonna feel like, wow, I can't believe like I have been in this space, chilling with these people, chilling in this structure, and thinking that was all right. You'll be shocked by it. But yeah, it's the new clarity, people. That's why when you heal, sometimes you have to leave behind your old space. And sometimes you don't necessarily have to leave, because it also depends on what type of pain you had and everything that was connected to it, and how you heal, and in what form your healing kind of like bloom out. So sometimes you get to keep your old environment, but still things are going to change because you appear differently, you stop taking shit, and you have less and less tolerance for bullshit. That's the thing that you have to know. Once you heal, you have changed. You will notice the difference between you and your surroundings. Your tolerance for particular things is going to be non-existent, as well as your love for certain things it's gonna disappear. It's gonna happen. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, after you heal, you might find yourself being without any motivation for anything, because for some reason, nothing. This all depends on what you healed and how how you came out of it, right? Just you will not feel motivated. In those cases, this is your body telling you your body's trying to catch up, because you've been in the fight, flight, fawn mode for so long. Now that you finally heal it, your nervous system has to catch up. It has to get used to it. So give it time, people. Give it time. It will pass off. Give it time. But yeah, there will be changes in you, and there will be changes in the way you interact with your environment, and there will be changes in the way you see the world, even. And that is okay. There's nothing wrong with it. It's perfectly fine. Okay? Another thing that you should know about healing is you're gonna need adjustment time. Not only for you to get used to yourself, but also for you to get used to the way people react to you. Because you notice the change in you, and you notice the change in those other people around you. Likewise, the same. They also notice the change in you. Someone said, I don't remember who said it, I heard it somewhere, that people don't like it when you change, because by changing, you're killing the person. I hope I can say that word here. You're unaliving the person that they love. It makes sense, because that's the person that they know how to tolerate or love, and that's the person they know how to be around. So once you've changed, you're gonna need adjustment time. They're gonna need adjustment time as well. So again, give it time. Give it time. Let people get used to you. That's why once you've healed, you have to show up and be authentic, so that people know how to redefine their roles as well as their method to being around you. They need to redefine that. So you have to give them time. You have to also give yourself time to adjust. One thing that you should know about healing, this is very important, because many of us fall into this trap. Because you have gained clarity, this does not warrant you to demand that others gain clarity as well. I know it's a bit of a contradiction, because I'm telling you here this and this, but you need to understand that everyone is walking life within their own space and in their own pace. So you cannot demand that just because you gain clarity, just because you started seeing the colors between the rainbow, doesn't mean everyone has to see the color between the rainbow right now. You have to give people the space, the grace to heal within their own time. You just have to decide if you can stick around until that change happens or not. If you cannot stick around, that's fair enough. Move on. It's okay. But if you can stick around, but don't make others feel like they're not enough. We all know that's something we all are fighting against, so we don't want anyone to feel like that as well. And no, that's just my nostril, okay? It's not the booger hanging there or something. So, yeah, keep that in mind. This is really important because you have to give people the time to heal. Not your time, in your time, in their time. And it's okay to leave behind your old environment if you really cannot withstand it. It's absolutely fine. Don't force yourself. Okay? And in addition to that, right? As well as giving others the grace to heal in their own time, you cannot shrink yourself or cower just so you can keep your old environment. That's a no-go. You just came from hell. I know hell is not a place, but you just came from hell. And you have made it to the light. You have sprouted out of the darkness. Now you're going to shine. And if someone cannot stand it, let them go. But you're not going to shrink yourself. You're not going to cower just so you can fit in spaces that you have outgrown. I think we have heard that enough. But yeah, you cannot do that. Because if you do that, this is what you're going to do, what you're doing to yourself. Before you try to squeeze yourself in spaces that were not meant for you because you were oblivious to things. But now, you willfully, if you are tempted, you willfully trying to put yourself in roles that you have outgrown. That is worse than the previous one. Because this one, you willingly doing it. Whereas the other one, you were just acting out on impulses that you didn't understand. But now you understand it. You know exactly why you shouldn't do it, but you're still doing it. It's like you're drinking poison knowing that it's poison. That's not something you should allow yourself to even entertain in your mind. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't squeeze yourself in spaces that you have outgrown just so you can keep people around you. No, it's gonna suck to lose those people. Yes, because they were there for you. Maybe while you were going through those through the healing process, or they were just there for a long time. They have been there forever. And now that you've reached the space, you can see clearly that they do not fit in. But you want to keep them because of good memories, nostalgia. What the hell? Nostalgia. You cannot do that. You're going to let people go. Because those who are meant for you, your path will cross again. Your path will cross again. And it's better to meet again as different people than to squeeze into a role that both of you have outgrown. That is punishment not only for you, but for them as well. So don't squeeze yourself. Don't try to force it. Let them go. It's going to hurt, but let them go. Give yourself that grace. Give yourself that love. Okay? The last truth that I have on this list for now, as of now, we never know. Later, we might get more. And that is, this one is a bit sad, to be honest. When we heal, some people isolate. Some people have a nice balance. Some people achieve that. They just have it in them. But the way you were when you were healing, most likely you cancel many appointments, sometimes on the same day, unfortunately. And sometimes you just said no to things when people ask you. So that leaves a certain impression of you in their minds, right? And once you healed, you shake off that identity, they will still see you as you were before. And this doesn't mean that they are not seeing your change, the change in you, or the new you. They're seeing it. But in their minds, you were the person, you were and still are the person who says no to certain things. And this, depending on the group of people we're talking about, and if you want to keep them or not, you can try to create a new image in their mind so that they connect your existence again with fun and not just no. I don't know if you guys get what I mean. If you don't, just write in a comment. I will try again to explain that better, because this point came to me yesterday. I don't know. I'm not going to explain it anyway. This point is this point is relatively new, and it was kind of inspired by the way I kind of like relate to some of my friends. Basically, I noticed that I tend to do more with certain people and less with that other type of people. And it's not like they're mean people or anything. It's just like, I don't know how to explain this. I will try to do that later. Anyway, so I wrote a closing sentence and I'm gonna read that. And then that will be the end of this video. Thanks for watching. I wrote, be proud of yourself. You went to your personal hell and resurfaced as a new you with more integrated parts, more rounded, more complete. Don't play down this win. Don't do that. It's yours and will always be yours. Welcome to the land of the living and more conscious living. Bye.